Well, hello everyone. Honestly, I've been putting off the start a vlog for a while now. I always wanted to do one. I absolutely love long videos. I absolutely love content like this. I'm a big YouTube fan myself. I watch a good few blogs. When it comes to fashion, when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to self-improvement, etc. So I'd say it was a dream of mine for many years now to start something like this. But this imposter syndrome, I should say, that you're not good enough, you're nothing, why would you start something like this? Well, here I am, because I love challenges, I love real shit, I love sharing my life, I love showing ups and downs, not just perfect fluff. How everything is amazing, how we're all rich, how we make loads of money, how everything is easygoing, and we have so many amazing friends, and we never fight, and the relationship is, only sunshine and no rain. I am not this type of person. I really like to be true to myself and true to others as well. That's why even on my Instagram, I share a lot about reality. I share a good few things when it's hard, when it's taking hours and days of hard work to sit in front of computer, and this is life, this is reality. And I like to show and share reality, because I know that at the end of the day, no matter how much we pretend how amazing everything is, true to ourselves, we know that that's not how it is. And unfortunately, I don't think it's being shown enough of what it takes to be successful, what it takes to have a good job, what it takes to, to achieve anything in life. We all like to keep those little things to ourselves, and we all like to shout about only successful and positive things, which is a good thing. We don't want all over social media to show on a negative, or what's the point to go on social media then if your life is shit already, and then you go on Instagram or YouTube and you only see people complaining. Of course, I guess there's a good and bad in this at the same time. Anyway, long story short, why I have decided to create this YouTube channel. And even if it's going to be one person watching, it's going to be something I will keep for myself for the rest of my life, to remind myself where I've been, how I was thinking back then, and how I'm going to be in 5, 10, and 20 years. Only God knows. So the reason why I wanted to create this channel specifically is because I want to share honest, real ups and downs of what it takes to grow your business, what it took for me as a girl, a foreign girl, only 12 years of age, coming to a different country with no language, no friends, nothing. How long and what it took me to get to where I am today, how many fails and how many positive things I encountered along the way, what I've learned and what I'm still learning, so that I can possibly empower and make a positive impact on some other people that maybe are feeling lost, maybe they don't know how to start, maybe they are afraid. If I'm going to influence at least one life positively by sharing everything openly and honestly, I will be very happy. Because I think in this life, we not only have to take, but we also have to give back. And I guess this is going to be my way of giving back to you guys and sharing a little bit more. And Instagram is not really a place where you can share things like this, because obviously people follow you for many different reasons. But I find that YouTube is probably the best place for me, where I can open up and talk a little bit more about myself, about my business, about my life, and what struggles and positive things I encounter while I'm building my business. So let me have a sip of coffee. I plan exactly what I'm going to say to make it interesting and to make sure that people, don't get bored listening to me. And then I was thinking, well, no. Sorry, maybe I'm not allowed to curse here. But I wanted to be as raw and as honest as possible. So I'm not going to do any scripts. I'm not going to think ahead of time how am I going to record this and what I'm going to show. Of course, I'm going to do my best to make sure that you get the best quality possible. I'm going to try to include daily things, videos of me doing work, videos of me meeting people, videos of me going to events, just general stuff. I will take you through my life in a little bit more open way than what I share on Instagram and Facebook. So here we are. So today is Friday, 29th of November when I'm recording this. I am just after launching L'Oreal Beauty, and I was very nervous, really stressed out, but at the same time really excited about where I'm going and what I'm doing. And I guess this is where we're going to start talking a little bit more about business and who is Laura? What does she actually do? What is her business? And how did she get here? And what the hell is she planning to do next? So let's start. Who is Laura? So when people ask me, who are you? What is it that you do? Can you describe yourself in 5 words? I'm like, wow, I'm so much more than 5 words. I'm such a complicated creature that is definitely not enough to describe in 5 words. To start, just in very short, easy to understand description, I'm just going to tell a little bit now. And then in the next videos, I can share a little bit more of my journey and how I got where I am today. But what I'm currently doing is, I recently left pharmacy. I was a pharmacy general manager for the past 1 year. Previous to that, I was a retail manager for the last 4 years. And basically this year in June, actually this year in March, I've decided that is it for me. I really want to try to focus and grow my own business. I really want to try to do everything I can to make it successful, because previous to that, I've started my first business in 2019. I opened up an online fashion shop called 24chick.com. And lucky for me, I started it at the time when the COVID started in Ireland, and working the pharmacies was just crazy. I was trying to be good at my business. I was trying to manage pharmacy at the same time, and it was just a mess. My life was a complete mess in the most positive and negative way. So since 2019, I have been trying to juggle my life between trying my best to grow my business and also trying my best to, work in the pharmacy, save money at the same time, invest more money into my business so that it would possibly, pick up and start bringing me income. And it was a tough journey. Along the way, I've moved from County Longford to Dublin. But I always, during these tough years, I always knew one thing. I need to save money. I need to do everything I can to save money to make sure that I can leave my pharmacy job and try to achieve what I want, try to do my business, and then hopefully grow something and make something that will be my own. I absolutely loved working in the pharmacy, but one part of me realized that, okay, what's next? I'm a retail manager, then I'm general manager. What's next there for me? The next is to become an area manager. That's really it. Like, there's nothing else to do in the pharmacy career. And I always knew that, this is not me. I always like to do better, to grow, to become even more better at whatever I'm doing, to grow in my career, etc. So this March, I had a conversation with my other half. I already had saved enough money to keep me going for the next 2 years, even if I won't make any money in my business. I had a tough but honest conversation with him, and we both agreed that with his support and the money we have saved in my account as well, I will quit my job in the pharmacy in July, and I will focus fully on my business and do everything I can to make it profitable, to make it grow. And hopefully, like this, we will have more freedom and more chance to, travel more than just 4 weeks a year. do things that we want to do with our lives. We don't have kids, we don't have animals, we don't have anything. It's only me and him at the moment, and we really want to have more freedom. And by working for someone else, you will never have that freedom. You will never be able to, take, I don't know, a month in June off, for example, and go off and do whatever you want. And this is one thing that motivated me the most to start my own business, because I really want the freedom. I want to work on my own terms. I want to work whenever I want to work. I want to go on holiday when I want to go on holiday. I don't want to ask someone to go on holiday. So this is one of the biggest motivators for me, is freedom. And that's why I started my business. So in July, I quit my pharmacy job, and now I'm fully my own boss. So far, it has been a roller coaster. It has been the best time of my life, but also the most difficult time of my life. Not the most difficult when I think back of what I had to go through in the past, but it was tough. It was tough because it's all new experience for me. I was a manager that was working with a lot of people. It was a big responsibility on my shoulders, and it was a lot of stress, a lot of juggling and trying to be a good manager and trying to make sure that our pharmacies are becoming better, more profitable. And then at the same time, I was trying to run and make my business grow as well. It was just a lot. But at the same time, I was always needed everywhere. Every single day I had 10, 20 phone calls. I always had, that responsibility for other people. I always had something to do. I always had a huge list, and I knew that, I need to go to this pharmacy, I need to do this, that, the other. Then I'm going to the other pharmacy, I need to do this, that, the other. And then suddenly you become unemployed or self-employed, and you wake up in the morning and nobody's calling you. Nobody needs you. You have to wake up and just, okay, what we're going to do today? How are we going to go about our day? How are we going to try to achieve this, that, and the other? And you're sitting by yourself in that little office, which I'm going to show you how my office looks like. And you're just alone. You're just alone with your thoughts. You're just alone with how you're going to grow this business. You're just alone with 1 million questions in your head and no one to ask. And for someone that in the pharmacy, I was like a fish in the water. I've been in the pharmacy for almost 10 years. I knew everything. I felt so confident, so comfortable. You could ask me anything and I would give you an answer. I suddenly came into the territory in my life where I actually know zero, or I thought I know a lot, but I feel lost and I need some help if I really want to get this business to grow. So this is where I ended up in July, and this is something that I have been working through the past 6 months, learning how to work by myself, learning how to grow my business, learning how to manage my time, learning how to actually do things efficiently and not to waste my time, learning how to not do the laundry at home when you have to be in your office and do some work, learning not to, end up, hoovering your house instead of answering emails. I felt such a huge amount of freedom, but at the same time, such a huge amount of responsibility on my shoulders, because I'm not age anymore from the pharmacy. That's gone. Yes, I have plenty of savings in my bank account to keep me going. However, as a woman that was always independent, responsible for herself since very young age, now business is not at the point yet where I can pay myself a wage. I'm investing everything I make, any money I do, and also some of my own money I invested back because I wanted to scale, I wanted to grow. So income for me from my business yet is not a question. It's not happening. So there was a lot of pressure, and still is a lot of pressure to make sure that, I make it profitable. I make sure that I can pay my bills from not my savings, but from the earnings I'm making. So it's been a lot, and it's been a lot to take on and learn. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys. That's what I'm going to go through with you in the next videos. I don't want to make this video long because, of course, I could talk and talk and talk. But first of all, I just had to start somewhere and make a little introduction to you. I don't know how we're going to get on with these YouTube videos. I don't know if it's going to be something that I will be doing for a very long term, or it's going to be something that I will start doing now and I'll be like, maybe it's not my thing. Maybe it's not something that people are interested in. Maybe it's not something that I really enjoy doing. So far, the idea of making YouTube videos for me sounds absolutely amazing, but we'll let it to go along for a little while until I will actually realize, is that something that I really love and I want to continue for long term, and I'm going to focus on it every single day for the rest of my life or for the next, few years, or it's going to be something that I'm going to do for a couple of months or half a year and then we're going to stop. In the meantime, my plan is to have one video every single Sunday. So you will basically see every Sunday what has been kind of happening in the past week and what I've learned, what it takes to do your business, what I'm doing on a daily basis, etc. So this is my plan. This is what I'm planning to do. But let's just go easy on this and see how I'm going to get on. So today I have to leave actually in 20 minutes. I have a business meeting with my mentor. I recently decided that I need outside help and guidance and give me a little push and, help me in the places where I'm not strong enough to grow my business. So I am working with a business mentor now, an absolutely incredible woman called Emma. She has her own marketing and PR agency and events agency. She's absolutely amazing. She has over 20 years of experience in retail and fashion and business. And I'm so far very, very happy with where we're going and what we are planning to do in the near future. So maybe I'm going to bring you with me, show you a little bit of the background, how we're doing work, how we're, how is all of this looking? How am I getting on with my daily days and my daily routines and what we're achieving out of this? So I will stop talking now. I hope I was not boring. I hope it was interesting to listen to me. And if not, if you have any tips or advice of how you would like me to do this, or you think I could do something better, I'm always open to advice and help. I don't do perfection. I don't believe in perfection, so I'm very open to hear what you think, guys, and I'm very open to hear your experience, your own life situations that maybe you would like to share with me. And I really hope that in the years to come, I will be able to make a very nice community here on YouTube where people are supporting each other, sharing about each other's lives, sharing about each other's mistakes and fails. And yeah, I find it extremely nice and interesting to see other people's true and honest life stories rather than all perfection and how amazing everything is. So I'll see you in a bit on the way to the meeting in my car. In the meantime, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Okay, a very quick video of what I'm wearing today, since I'm a fashion girl at the end of the day. What we're wearing is lovely black boots, leather coat, brown leather shorts and a black blouse. And now I have to run because I'm going to be late and I don't like to be late anywhere at all. A positive thing about Dublin is that there's so much opportunities out here. There's so many people, there's so many places. The bad side about Dublin is that anywhere you go, you can be stuck in traffic and drive 20 minutes, even if it's only 1 kilometer to go. So although normally to my mentor where I'm going now, to my business helper, to my business mentor where I'm going now, from my house it's only about 20-25 minutes drive, but you never know in what kind of traffic you can end up. Therefore, I always try to leave at least 40 minutes before, because I would rather wait in the car for 50 minutes and spend my time, I don't know, answering emails, sitting on Instagram or whatever, than panicking and worrying that I'm going to be late. So this is my number one advice to anyone. Always leave in time or a little bit earlier, because the stress of being late is not worth it. Well, guess what? I came literally in 20 minutes. So I have another 20 minutes to go before it's time for a meeting. So I just got a car park permit. And now I'm going to sit in my car for another 20 minutes. I have to answer a few emails and use this time wisely before I go into the meeting. Very handy in here. I love that her office is in such a comfortable spot. Literally, that's my car, and this is the door to enter. Very, very handy. I love meeting her every single week. Good morning, guys. It's a Saturday morning, almost 10 o'clock, and I'm on the way to a photo shoot. Today we have a Christmas photo shoot with all of my team at Fashion House Ireland. It's gonna be a very nice day. I really miss everyone. We haven't been shooting as much this year as we would have the previous years before, so we don't get to see all of our team as often anymore, but it's gonna be a lovely day today. I'm a little bit tired. I slept only 5 hours last night, but I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to shoot some nice content and meet all my friends. And I'm gonna try to bring you with me, at least for a couple of minutes. I'm not sure how busy we're going to be, if I will be able to take out my camera, but I will do my best to show a little bit of how does the background or in behind the scenes look like. We are having a Christmas photo shoot today in a beautiful location, shooting for Christmas. Damien, photographer. Damien, few words for my new YouTube vlog that I'm starting. Excellent. He is the best photographer in town.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I'm 100% sure about that.
Maybe.
Yes, well, and the best. I love your pictures. So there's loads of models, there's loads of photographers. We are shooting at Fashion House Ireland. Everyone is in such a good mood, including myself. I'm so looking forward to have some nice pictures done so that I have what to remember for this Christmas and I have what to post on Instagram and all over social media. Let me show you how it looks around. Look how incredible this place looks. And we have it all to ourselves.
No, we'll start. I'm going to film you.
Okay.
Right, this is where we're going to clash.
Because
What's your biggest fear, Laura?
my
In the
biggest
fashion
fear.
industry, what is it?
Oh, you know, I don't have a fear in the fashion industry. The only fear I have is die early.
Oh yeah, of course. That's,
This is my
you're
only
enjoying
fear.
life, yeah.
I love life, and I think this is the only
Do
thing.
you have any fears like of what's coming down the road? Like, does everybody have a fear of failure? I think we all do.
Absolutely.
It's built within us, but
Yeah.
to get over that is expect the unexpected and just keep pushing yourself. And that's what we should give to everybody out there.
I think, you know, every day you end up with fearing something. Of course, I'm afraid that my business is not going to work, that maybe
Yeah.
I'm not going to make enough money,
Yeah.
maybe that I will have to go back to working for somebody else.
Yeah.
All of these fears are existing somewhere in my head,
Yeah.
but I just don't let them to rule my life.
Yeah.
I try not to let them in, because
Yeah.
if you're already scared
Yeah.
and you will be scared about it every single day, you're only going to attract negativity.
Yeah, there is a saying to say expect to fail you know, because it's part of business. You're going to meet your challenges. It's how you deal with it.
You know,
Getting
there's
back up there.
one thing that really helps me every single time when I end up in a situation where I'm really scared or worried or I'm afraid to fail. I ask myself, what is the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah.
And once I imagine this worst thing in my head, and if I think I'm okay with that and I will survive, I just go with it.
Yeah.
Hello guys, today's Sunday. I have been relaxing all day. I've been editing the YouTube video on my laptop in bed, and I just realized that I don't really have a closing for the video, so I have enjoyed really much so far to create this for you. It's a little bit of everything. Give me some time until I get much better at it, and I will share a lot more with you in the coming videos. If any of you have watched it, I just want to say a huge thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I hope to see you next week.